welcome to Paletti Rosa Homestead. So can you guess where I am today? This is going to be the first time in over a year I've been in the greenhouse. When I came down with the cancer last year, I couldn't come out and do anything out here. So my husband did whatever he could do. So I started already getting my hands dirty. I know I told you I'd show you the good, the bad, and ugly, but this was ugly. This was bad. My husband just let the peppers go. He let the Swiss chard go. It's a mess. So what I started is, I guess you could say the left side, right side if I'm looking this way. And I got the 4 beds done, meaning I cleaned them all out, kind of moved around the soil a little bit. It's now almost March. We're a couple days away from March. So your cold plants you can plant now, which would be your lettuce, your spinach, your kale, Swiss chard, stuff like that, your cold vegetables. Swiss chard you could basically plant any time of the year. Excuse my appearance, it was raining outside, so by the time I got in here, got set up and stuff, I look a mess. So that's part of the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? Okay. Well, today, because we don't eat kale and stuff like that, lettuce, spinach, yes, we do eat. So I'm going to be planting that in the 2 beds that I have here today. I'm going to give you a quick tour of what's in here. Just remember, this side does not look good. Okay? I'll be right back. So this is our Swiss chard. Now I'm starting to think that some of this is coming back. I have to look to make sure that it's not weeds or anything, but I'm going to look. These are our Asian greens. We're not going to be planting them this year. We're going to go very light on planting this year because after last year, I want to do a little bit of traveling. So we're not going to plant big this year. And that one looks cleaned out. That's pretty good. And then that just has some of my pots in it. What I am working on now before I start... Oh, and these are my good planters. Now, as you can see, I got my water bottles up. That keeps this greenhouse warm. Outside, it's like 40 degrees, and in here is 60 degrees. So the water bottles are doing their thing. Okay, I'll be back. Oh, wait, before I go back. This is what I'm cleaning right here. From the beans that I planted last year, they got all over this. So I started cleaning, so it looks pretty good, but I got to get through this and then up on top. So I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm going to start with my lettuce. I get all my lettuce, all my seeds, I should say, from Baker Creek, rareseeds.com. I think they're one of the better companies. They offer good prices, and they've always been so good to me. So I am going to start off with planting Butter Crunch lettuce. My husband and I like it. And I've got a little bit of Miracle-Gro here, because what I do is I take a little spot. Now, remember what I've said in the past. The smaller the seed, the smaller of the hole. And, oh, I must have opened up one. Yeah, that one's opened. So, these seeds are tiny. So what I do is I take some in my hand. I take a little bit of Miracle-Gro, put it on the spot. I do not wet this Miracle-Gro because my soil is pretty good right now. If you could pick up your soil and crunch it in your hand and it leaves a ball, it's good. So I am going to take like 3 of these seeds, about 3, put them on top of the Miracle-Gro, and then just press them in just a little bit. Just a little bit, just so it has dirt contact. For right now, just so I can see where I'm going, I'm putting little markers in. I'll take a little bit more Miracle-Gro. Put it right there. Just thin it out a little bit. Get a couple seeds. And just touch them in the ground. And barely cover them. And what I'm doing is, this is a 4x8 raised bed. I'm only going to put like 4 of these in because I have other ones that I want to do. So again, I'm just taking a little bit. Taking a few seeds, just pressing it down to hit the soil and covering it. Okay, I will be back. Okay, so here's my lettuce garden. What I use is, because we go through sour cream and stuff like that, I turn around and I cut the plastic things. Really, I cut it up, the container, and I make these little plastic little things. And what I do with them is, as you can see right there and right there, those two are butter crunches. And as you can see, I've got my labels. Here I've got May Queen, and here I've got Merlot. So it gives me an idea when I see something growing, what's growing, that's a lettuce plant. Okie doke, on to spinach. Okay, so here's my spinach, and I've always used Bloomsdale. Long standing. It's just something that grows really well here. So I'm going to be planting them. I only need to put 1 tag in because this whole thing is going to be just spinach. Okie doke. And I'm doing the exact same thing that I did with the lettuce. I'm probably going to plant 8, what does it say? 6 to 8 inches apart. So I may be able to do 3, 6, 9, 12 of them in the 4x8. Okie doke, I will be back. Now with spinach seeds, they are bigger. You can actually grab what you want. They are bigger. Can you see that? There it is. They are bigger, so you want to push them down just a little bit more. Not a lot. I would say, what does the packet say? A 1/2 inch. So I'm just going to put a couple on top of each little pile that I made. Whoops, too many went in that one. Okay. Then, like I said, I'm just going to pat it down. Now I'm going to go down just a little bit lower on this one's. And then I'm just going to cover them lightly. And then, of course, I want to put my little tabs on it, which fell all down on the ground, of course. And that's as easy as it is. We'll be back. So here you have it, my first seeds of the 2025 season. My spinach. And I ran out of a tab, so I've only got 2 tabs there, but I did plant a 3rd one. And my spinach. Well, thanks for visiting the Paletti Rosa homestead. It was just a nice quick video. I haven't done one in a week, so I thought I would get one out. And since I started my garden, I thought you'd all like to see what I was doing. So everybody have a great day. Thank you for visiting, and God bless everyone. Bye.